Tonight, an anti-government extremist movement known as the Boogaloo Bois is believed to have a presence in central Indiana.
People linked to the movement have been spotted at protests nationwide. Some have now been charged with federal crimes. ITMH's Julia Dang talked with experts about what Hoosiers need to know tonight, Julia.
Yeah, Phil, a former FBI agent tells me there is no evidence of any immediate threat from the Boogaloo Bois here in Indiana, but Hoosiers should be aware the movement may be active here. That's after two self-declared Boogaloo followers in Minnesota were charged with trying to conspire with an international terrorist organization.
Honestly, it reminds me of the old days when I first started as an FBI agent and the sovereign citizen movements and the Montana Freemen.
Former FBI agent Doug Coons found Facebook activity in Indiana he believes may be linked to the Boogaloo Bois movement.
If you scroll down,
followers are known to embrace far-right anti-government ideology. Some support violence. The word Boogaloo comes from a 1980s breakdance movie and is used by the extremist movement to reference a coming civil war. It also sounds like Big Igloo or Big Luau, which points to followers' distinctive look, involving Hawaiian shirts.
The Hawaiian shirts, tactical vests, long guns.
People armed and dressed like that have been spotted at riots and protests nationwide. Coons believes Boogaloo Bois have taken advantage of the Black Lives Matter movement to advance their own anti-government and anti-police ideals.
They may or may not really believe in the movement that's happening, but it's a protest. It's an anti-government protest. And that idea of your enemy is your friend for now may be applying here.
Widespread
Alex Friedfeld with the Anti-Defamation League has been studying the Boogaloo movement since late 2019. He says followers were far less visible before social unrest broke out this year, and the movement is now rapidly gaining traction and becoming more violent.
We have already seen multiple arrests of Boogaloo supporters for a whole variety of crimes, including murder.
Three men who prosecutors say have ties to the Boogaloo movement face charges related to terrorism and explosives in Nevada. Two men also linked to the movement are charged in the killing of a federal security officer in California. And two self-identified Boogaloo Bois in Minnesota are now charged with attempting to help Hamas. For now, there doesn't appear to be organized Boogaloo activity in Indiana. But Coons says followers do have a presence here.
Yes, you can find some Indiana residents that identify with the Boogaloo movement.
That's after Facebook and Instagram deleted pages tied to the movement.
Twitter,
Friedfeld says
Facebook,
social media companies need to do more to tamp down extremist activity on their platforms. But the Boogaloo Bois have moved past mobilizing primarily online.
When you see these guys, treat them with concern. They are not here necessarily to be your friends, and they could have very violent intents.
IMPD declined my interview request, and regional FBI officials couldn't confirm any local investigations tied to the Boogaloo Bois. Live in the studio, Julia Dang, Wish TV and WishTV.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.